Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat with Khichi Beauty. How are you doing? It's a wonderful day. It's not very hot, nor is it too cold. So it's a good Sunday. I like Sundays because Sundays you're supposed to relax and, take care of yourself. This is the day you try to catch up with friends and family. You try to go to church. For those of you who go to church, I hope some of you are back at church or virtual. All right. So we're here to talk about skincare, right? When relax and enjoy your got distracted reading comments. When you get your weekend off, you should relax. You should take care of yourself. You should spend a little time out of your busy Sunday with yourself. And that's what we're going to share today. We are going to teach you how to take care of your skin. Now, as we age, our skin tend to lose the collagen production. We start to see our skin get, a little haggard. Some of us start to see wrinkles and fine lines. Now, we cannot stop the aging process. What we can do, however, is slow it down. So in our live show today, we are going to share some remedies that you can use to tighten and firm the skin. Please note that skin tightening is for everyone, regardless of your age. Once it's in the teenage, you should definitely start to use some skin tightening remedies. Sometimes our skin gets a little loose because of, weight problem. We gain weight, we lose it. The skin is loose. Sometimes it's medical issues. And sometimes, we just don't take care of it. So it starts to show the age like really, really early in life. We want to stop all of that. We want to make our skin look younger and keep it looking as young as we can for longer. So that's what we are going to be doing. This morning I did a facial. The facial I used this morning was some leftovers from the video I posted this morning. If you have not seen that video, you definitely should watch that. That is an amazing combination of ingredients that can not only tighten and firm the skin, but reduce like forehead wrinkles, upper lip wrinkles, but it's also helped to get rid of hyperpigmentation on the skin. If you missed that video, when you're done, go and take a look at it. I'm also going to try to share some clippings if I can later on in the show. Now, if you're just joining us, you're new to Sunday Chit Chat, welcome. What we do, we talk about the topic. We basically interact with each other for about an hour. We take questions, I read your comments, and we, just have a fun Sunday afternoon. Now, I've been getting a bit of an email. A lot of you guys have been missing me, like missing the live shows, okay? So I promise you that this week we are going to be bringing back a few live shows. They're going to be called pop-up shows, okay? And the reason why I'm doing pop-up shows, because I don't want to be committed to a day, because I might not be able to fulfill that day on. If I do pop-up, it means that I am available at the time. So look out for pop-up show this week, but we definitely will have some live shows. Most of the evenings, if we try to have these, it's going to be between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. That's the time I'm available. I might do a pop-up show in the middle of the day, but more so 6 to 7 p.m. in the afternoon for this week. Now, let's welcome some people to the live. First person on the chat today was Keisha. We also have Jill. We have Ellen. I think Ellen is new. Welcome. We also have Pat Edgin, Lioness, and Sherry Doferan. I think I messed your last name up. Karen Mothersill. And we also have Eileen, and that's Paluk, I think, or Paluk. Dark Angel, and we also have, who else is here early? Julia Ali, Amina Ramley, and Magdalene and Loretta. Jackie Mom is also here pretty early. Now, what is going on with your skin? Is there anyone watching that is still doing the skincare challenge? Auntie, I see you there. Anyone watching still doing that skincare challenge and using that, oh, my tissue is all gone. And using that printout that we gave in our 25-day skincare challenge. If you're still doing the challenge, let me hear from you on the comment. We're going to actually start that back in September. So September, we're going to come with a new skincare challenge. So stay tuned for that. Now, the reason why we're asking about anyone still doing the skincare challenge, we wanted to hear from you if doing that challenge has actually transformed your skin. And if you see, and it's well over 6 weeks now, so by now you should be seeing some result on your skin. Not only some result, but your skin should be looking much better. So let me hear from you now. Remedies for tightening the skin. Why do we need to tighten the skin? Sherry, you're still doing skincare challenge. Yes, says Sherry, you're still doing the skincare challenge. Let me hear if there's any changes that is going on with your skin. Single treat. Hello, may I please get a birthday shout out? Okay, today is, I thought you were on last night. After I'm done, I noticed. So we are going to give single treat. Happy birthday. So happy birthday to you, single treat. I hope you do something fun today. It's your birthday. Make it your day. Don't just sit around. Do something special for yourself if you don't have other people already doing it for you. So happy birthday, and I wish you all the best, and I hope that all your dreams and your wants, your need may materialize in the coming year. Happy birthday to you. Now, if there's anyone else with a birthday today, go ahead, comment so we can give you your shout out. Now we have Tikea. I might mess that up, but Tikia, I will stay tuned for the skincare challenge. I missed the other one. Definitely it's coming up. Hi, Taryn G. Now let me hear from Taryn, and that is Julie. Yes, I'm doing it, but concentrating more on my dark spot. It's going well. And thank you for that comment. Now, Taryn, I saw you doing a facial today, but I have not done the challenge lately, just my normal routine. Now, after you all did that challenge, you should develop a routine. So if you're still doing your normal routine, make sure that you steam your face twice per week, at least twice. You exfoliate at least 3 times per week, and you make sure that you do, wear a facial mask, especially a skin tightening facial mask, at least twice per week, and you wear your regular beauty products, your toner, your facial serum, and also your moisturizer and your facial oils, then you are good to go. All right, so now let's hear from Sherry. Game changer for my skin, so much smoother, and hyperpigmentation has really changed for the better. And this is what I like. I like when people come back and leave a comment and let us know that things are working out and how their skincare regime routine is going. Now, Magdalene, welcome. I don't remember giving you your shout out. So we're gonna do skin tightening today. I came inside here, and honestly, guys, I was feeling like, it's a good day. It's not too hot. Things is going to be all good. But look at me sweating. That is because of the light. Some of you might not know, but in order to get, and I try to cut down on the amount of light so I don't sweat so much. But when you're doing like a live show like this, you need all these lights. And I'm telling you, they do draw a lot of heat. And my little office here is pretty small. All right, so remedies for tightening the skin. The first thing you need to know if you want your skin to look younger and free from wrinkles is that you have to take care of it. Hands down, you have to take care of your skin for it to look younger and fresher. Now, why are you tightening the skin? You're tightening the skin because, as I said earlier, when you age, your skin tends to lose the collagen production. And when the skin loses its collagen production, it gets very, very, soft. Very, very soft. All over your body. Remember, the skin is the largest organ. So it's not only your face that is going to get soft. Your arms is going to get soft also, and the rest of your body. Now, when it comes onto your arms, to tighten and firm the arms. Most of the time we tend to do, you know, we do a lot of bicep, tricep, and all these things. That is going to help to tighten these areas. When it comes onto the face, however, there's no face exercise for movement. What you do is massage. Well, some people call them facial exercises. So just the way you like to tighten your arms by doing all these exercises, that is the same thing that you need to do for your face to get it to look tight and firm. Now, you also have beauty products that can help along with exercising or massaging your face, and that is what we're going to share today. One of my favorite ingredients to use for skin tightening, first of all, let me make it clear to you all. If an ingredient have skin tightening properties and it does not have other benefits, like it doesn't have, let's say, vitamin C, vitamin E, or these other important antioxidant, and it has skin tightening properties, you still can use it on your face. What you do is add those vitamins to it, and that is what I tend to do on this channel. We have a wide variety of skin tightening ingredients that we use. I'm going to list a few right now. We use eggs on this channel, egg white, because it has skin tightening properties. We also use flour, and some people weren't aware that you can use flour, and we're talking about regular old white flour. And I made a video using white flour, which I addressed as wheat flour. A lot of people were confused because I used the word wheat, but wheat flour is from wheat. So if you're searching for flour, it's going to be wheat flour. It not necessarily mean it's going to be like, you know, flour with the ox and all of that on it. Okay. So we use rice. We use rice also. Amazing. It is one of my go-to skin tightening ingredient, the rice. And why do I like the rice so much? Because it can exfoliate the skin and it can tighten the skin. You can also use it as a serum at night, or you can use it as an overnight mask, or you can use it as a regular mask, but it's gonna get the skin tight regardless of how you use it. So we have the flour, we have the rice, we have the egg. Now, another thing that is great is clay. Any form of a clay mask. We have fuller's earth, you have pink clay, you have green clay. All a wide variety of clay is going to tighten the skin. Now, some of these ingredients have more properties that is good for using topically on the skin than others, and we're going to dive into that a little later. Another ingredient is oatmeal. Oatmeal can help to tighten the skin. Cornstarch, and I use a lot of cornstarch also on my channel. So right now we have a wide variety. We have the egg white, we have the flour, we have the oatmeal, we have regular rice, we have cornstarch, we have clay, and we also have something that I'm missing. I might jumble them up a bit, but yes, right now I talk about 9 that can actually help to tighten the skin. Now, how do you use all of these that I mentioned? You mix them with other ingredients. Most of these need some form of a liquid. If you're going to use rice on your skin, you can either choose to use the rice raw as is, blend it to a powder, or you can actually boil it and blend it. Most of these you need to blend to a powder, and that's what we share on the channel. We share skin tightening remedies using all of these base. Now, you also have some fruits that can help to tighten the skin, especially when you mix it with the cornstarch or the rice or the oatmeal. Some of my favorite is, well, my top 3 is avocado. It's going to get the job done. We also have potato, which is a potato starch. It's going to get the job done. And my next favorite is the papaya. All these 3 is amazing for tightening and firming the skin. So we're going to also share some oils that is going to have necessarily to just tighten, but also to smooth the wrinkles and fine lines on the skin. If you have a question for me, go ahead and ask right now. The potato starch, downright like, it's amazing. Okay, it's amazing. If you are a person that do not mess with eggs any at all, the potato starch, as a matter of fact, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I prefer to use the potato. I think I get better results using that potato starch for tightening the skin. Instant result is what you get when you use the potato starch. Another thing with the potato starch, it doesn't pull and tug your skin when you're trying to remove it. When you use the egg white, if you're not careful, it could, cause, if you just have to wet it to get it off. The potato starches, you could just rub your hands like that and it just flake off like that because it's really dry, and you feel your skin tighten. You really feel your skin tighten, and it stay like that for a while. It's not permanent, it's temporary, but you got to keep using it. Now, all of these recipes and ingredients that we're talking about today, we have video on the channel. We're going to take some comments and then we are going to move on. Juliana, welcome to the show. I'm using white clay. Yes, white, pink, yellow, green. Now, the way most clay got the color, and some of you already know this, is because of where the clay is from. So let's say you have green clay, it means the dirt there is green. You have pink clay, certain region. Like in France, you can find a lot of green clay. In Morocco, you're going to find like the red clay, and so on and so forth. In India, you find like the fuller's earth. A lot of people are not aware that fuller's earth is a clay. Yes, it is a clay, and it is taken from the earth. We have Eleni, Eleni, from Greece. Happy Sunday and welcome to our live chat. Now, New York, NY, hello, can you use rice, egg, and brown linseed? Yes, you can actually mix the two, but the honest truth is, to tighten the skin, each and every one of the ingredients you just list can use as a standalone. You can use your rice to tighten the skin. You can use the egg white to tighten, and you can also use the linseed. For those of you who do not know what linseed is simply flaxseed. Depending on where you live, some people call it linseed, some people call it flaxseed. Okay, I grew up knowing it as linseed, but overall, the most popular name for it is a flaxseed. And that is another ingredient that I personally like to use on my skin. I like to use the gel as an overnight mask to tighten the skin. When you boil that and you strain it off, and once it's cool, it's going to get jelly-like. You can add like your vitamins to it, like a little vitamin E, a little bit of a cacao oil, or a little bit of sweet almond oil. You mix that up, you apply it on your skin at night, you go to sleep, you wake up with rosy looking skin, tighten, firm looking skin. These are not gimmicks. These really work, but none of this is permanent. None of this is permanent. However, if you do it on a regular, then it definitely will help to transform the skin and take your skin from sagging skin to tighter skin. Now, tightening the skin, a lot of people spend thousands of dollars to tighten the skin. Some of you might not be aware of that, but the tighter your skin is the younger you look. And that is really true. And that is why we massage the skin. If I go and get my skin tightened right now, like, a surgery, my skin probably will look something like this. Like, my skin is already tight, guys. I'm really trying to lift my face just right now, and it's just like, it's not budging. I told you guys I did a skin tightening mask this morning. Okay, so maybe that's why it's not budging. And a lot of people think I do surgery on my face, which is kind of a big joke, right? It's really a big joke. No. I like to massage the skin, and I like to use really, really good remedies to help to tighten the skin. Let me chia seed also. Chia seed is good. Now, let's be honest, guys. I make a lot of videos using the flax seed, and I also use the chia seed, but you might notice that I use more flax seeds than chia seeds. And the reason for that, when you boil the flax seeds and you strain it off right away, that gel thicken. The chia seed is so hard to strain, okay? Because it's thickened in a cluster. And that's why sometimes even when I'm making the video, you see me struggle a lot to strain the chia seed off, because it's just formed this nice cluster and the gel is there right away. The flaxseed will have the liquid until it's cooled. The chia seed gel is there while it is still hot, which makes it more difficult, but it's very, very good to use on the skin to help to tighten the skin. Now, Mark, check your email. I've been sending you an email. You have not. Okay, so I definitely will check my email, and you could put it a red thing on the top, like right in red, so it could stand out. We have thousands of emails every day. Question. If you have a question for me, we're gonna go on. Now we are here to tighten and firm the skin. We're sharing remedies that can transform your skin to help your skin to look younger. Why do we talk about skin like that? It's actually, as I said, it is the largest organ, and this is something that you have and it's only for you. Your skin is only for you. You cannot share. Well, maybe I need to stop saying that. I was just gonna say you can share your skin with others, but that is not true, because you do have like skin draft, but you can only share in anyway. Let's not get into that because that is a little technical. But whatever, your skin is your skin. Okay, if you want to share some fat and all of that with others so that they could, plump up the buttocks or, whatever. Anyway, we talk about that another time. But definitely, guys, it's your job to make your skin look better. People are living longer, okay? We are all living longer. When I was growing up and someone is like 50 years old, they were like old people. And if you agree with me, leave a comment right now. When you were young, regardless of your age right now, and you were younger, 50-year-old normally look like really, really old people. Be honest, guys. Comment if you're agreeing with me. If you don't agree with me, comment also. Let me hear from you. Let's say when you're like 10 years old, right? And someone is 50. Don't those people used to look really, really old? And then when you get older, like you're looking back and you're like, they were that young? Like, I can't believe they were that young. The reason for that is that people weren't exposed like we are today. I am talking to people right now from all over the world. That never normally happened. You normally have to just either sit by a radio to get the news, or you normally have to just sit by a nice little 5-inch black, it's not 5-inch, but probably about 12 inches or something like that, black and white TV. Now, sometimes depending on where you're from, it would only be like one person in the neighborhood that have a TV. I remember when we first got our television back home, it was a black and white one, and people used to just come by and just sit around just to watch, like I'm trying to remember the show, The Facts of Life. Oh, The Facts of Life. Or on a Saturday, they normally have what is the name of that one with that little boy and oh boy, I can't even remember the name of that one. But they have the little music and the little boy have a little bag and his thing. If anyone remember that, what that is. And on a Sunday afternoon, we used to watch Sunday Martini. So everything that you learn, you try to get as much out of just watching this one show or listening to the news. Whatever is on the news, that's all you know. But in today's society, we all have a little gadget. Most people have a phone that you can research anything that you want. You're looking for skin tightening remedies, you can just go and type it in and a whole bag of information will pop up. And you have shows like these that you can come on and you can actually learn and watch live how to take care of your skin. So that is why people are looking better. And not only that, that is why people are living longer, because they're now educated on how to take care of themselves, not only out on the outside, but also on the inside. The show I was trying to remember was the Andy Griffith Show. I don't know if any of you guys even remember those shows, okay? And 227, right? So you watch all those shows and you try to learn as much as you could from them. You watch everything. You know everything. You know how the couch look. You know how the little coffee cup look. You know everything because you're feeding for information, and everything that you see happen there, you're thinking that this is the way life is supposed to be. Nowadays, it's different. If someone if I come on here and I tell you to use vitamin A on your skin and you're not sure, you can also go Google it and you're going to find some answer, like many different answers. You wake up one morning and you find that your under eyes is a little dark. You just have to go and Google it and you're going to get a remedy or a cream or something that can help your under eyes. People living longer and people are looking better. So that's why we talk about these things and we share all these information with you. Now, Jill, I remember when my mom reached 50, it was a big deal. Now I am a lot older. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. It was like, wow, I agree. Now that I'm 51, I'm like, wow, I hope I don't look old like that. I like my subscribers because you all know what I'm talking about. Yes, that's true. 50 was old then, like really looking old. And honestly, nowadays, 50, you look at them and you'll be like, wow, 50? I don't believe that. It's a nurse here. She said she's 37. I thought she was early 50s. Got to start taking care of yourself. And all those nurses out there, you guys sometimes need, you take care of everybody. You don't sit and take care of yourself. And especially when you have like short staff, you're doing like double, like, you know, you're working from 6 in the morning to like 11 at night, then you're going to just age. You got to stop and take care of yourself and take your day off when it is your day off. Don't go in because, okay, it's overtime. Anyway, let me not stray there because then I'm going to keep going on and on and on and on and on. Hi, Key Washington. Welcome to the show. And we are talking about skin tightening. If you're just joining us, my mom died at 57. At that time, I used to think that she was old, but now I look and I realize she was young. Yes. That's exactly what I'm talking about. We normally see them as really old. And the honest truth is, we're not looking at them through our young eyes saying that they're, you know, they're older, because when younger people look at you, they could tell that you're older. But these people back then were looking old, okay? And I feel like I have the right to say that. They were looking old, like they do everything old, like old. Nowadays, you want to see some 70, 80-year-old people going to the dance and, you know, just throwing it down like that, looking young, rosy, skin good, hair good, nails done. That is what I like. I like when people just take care of themselves, because you have the means and you have a little gadget right in your hands teaching you how to take care of yourself so that you can look good at any age. Looking good at any age, and not only looking good, but feeling good. I'm looking for comments. If you have a comment for me, go ahead and comment. If you're just joining, we're talking about skin tightening remedies, how to get your skin to look younger, how to keep your skin tighter. Now, is it a myth? Someone was asking me really that. Do people really can use natural remedies to tighten the skin? And I just send them over to my channel and, like, you know, give them a certain recipe just to try. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Now, what is going on with the skin? The sagging, the wrinkles, you need to tighten it up. Most of the time you need circulation. Okay, you need circulation, the flow, blood flow to get that skin pumping up. You can eat your collagen. Okay, you can eat your collagen. You can get your bone broth. You can get the supplement, however, whatever you're going to take. Make sure to consult your doctor. You can get all those dark green leaf vegetables. And you can, anyone remember that there was this man, right? I think they used to call him the juice man. I'm trying something, another Lane. I don't remember his name. Jack Lane, I think is the name. If anyone listening right now, I know who I'm talking about. I think his name was like Jack Lane or something like that. And he used to like juice a lot of, like, you know, spinach and all of these things. And he was at an older age and he could like really work out, and he was looking really, 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 really good. If you remember who that person is, anyone remember who I'm talking about, comment. And that is like, it was like living proof that if you really drink up your vegetables, you really blend it and you really eat well, you can look really, really good at an older age. I probably will do a show for you guys one day. Hopefully, you know, I think about it, and I'm gonna show you someone who is like pretty, you know, old, pretty close to 100, and you will never ever believe that person is pretty close to 100. Hopefully, I'll get the permission. All right, so Cynthia, Jack LaLanne, I think that was his name, something like that, and Juice Man, and then he was like one of those person that actually get a lot of people into juicing. All of a sudden people start to buy all these blenders, where when it comes on to smoothie, I would think that he was the person that invents smoothie, right? And guys, I'm just saying that this is not facts, okay? Go do your research and don't come at me and say like, listen, you don't know what you're talking about because you talk about Jacqueline invent smoothie. Now, for people around about my age and know who I'm talking about would understand why I said that, but it's not fact that he invented. I'm just saying he was one person out there that started all the juice blending and making people mix apples and carrots together and mixing spinach with apples and parsley in it and all of that, and it actually showed how well he was looking. All right, so my grandma passed 2 years ago at 87. No lines or wrinkles on the face, and that is what we want to hear. We want to hear people looking good at any age. Margaret, we much to try to take care of ourselves. Number one priority, we take care of everyone else, and that's another thing too. A lot of things. The juice man name was JC, JK. Okay, so most people know this the who I'm talking about when it comes on to juice. A lot of times, as Margaret said, we spend a lot of time taking care of everyone else and we totally forget ourselves. Jack has his own exercise show. My mama and I used to work out with him, so people know who I'm talking about, right? So definitely, and he was right there up in age and he was doing his thing and looking good and wearing all those little shorty shorts and coming out showing his entire body. We need to take, a leaf, a page out of his book and start to take care of ourselves. A lot of times people, and people are, let me tell you how people really are. And be honest with me. If you can agree to disagree. You start taking care of yourself. Your face start to look right. And when you start to look right and your skin start to look right, it actually motivates you to start to even dress better. It motivates you to start to make sure your clothes is right and make sure other things is right. So you get this boost of energy. You get a zest to life. And people would be like, oh, what is wrong with this one now? All of a sudden, she just started to Most of the time, these people are jealous. And that is the honest truth. Most of the time, when you start to take care of yourself and you start to feel yourself because your skin is right and you start to put your clothes on and you comb your hair because everything starts to feel good. Think about it. You ever know normally when you put something on and you look good? There's times when you put clothes on and you look good. Nobody have to tell you that you look good. You, within yourself, you look good. Do you imagine when you do that, all the confidence you have? You'll be taking pictures like plum, 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 plum all over because you look right. And that is what we want for you. We want you to look right and know that you look right because it helps you to live longer also. When you feel good, and this is the honest truth, okay? This is the honest truth. And anyone disagree with me, comment. Okay, when you take care of yourself and you feel good, you're in a happier place. Okay, you're in a happier place. Do you notice how sometimes when you're down and you're out and you let you carrying the whole world burden on your head, you don't feel like dressing up, you don't feel like taking care of your skin, some people don't even feel like getting out of bed because they have all this burden carrying on them. Well, any day you get out of that bed, you go to the bathroom, you bathe yourself, you put your clothes on, you put something on and you feel like you look nice. Oh my goodness, you could move mountain. You could move mountain and it actually puts you in a happier place. And that is what we want for ourselves. We want to be in this happy place. We know that life happens and we cannot be in this happy place at all times. But if we try to just put something on nice. And another thing I have to tell you guys, I know we're talking about skin tightening, but I'm going off on a tantrum today. Stop wearing old clothes in the house. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to tell you why I'm telling you to stop that. Okay. If you're like me, if you were raised like me, you were raised where you have all different kind of clothes, okay? You have Sunday clothes, you have weekdays clothes, you have school clothes, you have going out clothes, you have, you have working clothes, like clothes that you have all different kind of clothes, okay? Now, this was a reason. It's a reason because Different clothes go for different things. But most of the time, it's old clothes. The new clothes is the only clothes that is going out clothes. The reason why I'm telling you guys to stop wearing old clothes in the house, because you need to look good all the time. Now, some of the time, you have a set of clothes in your closet, and because you put that set of clothes away for special occasion, you don't wear that set of clothes for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and they're still in there. But every day you dress up in old clothes in your yard. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm Jamaican, so you guys know what I'm talking about. Every day you have old clothes in the yard. The oldest clothes. You look raggedy, 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 and you have a whole wardrobe of clothes in there hung up that you're saving for what? For special occasion. You'll never put it on. Put your clothes on at home and look good. I'm not saying to wear everything out, that when you go out you have the same thing on, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Take out your clothes and wear it. Put it on and wear it and feel good and look good all the time. Okay. Take your clothes out and wear it, because when you don't do that, think about it. Another 3 years you go in your closet, and guess what you have to be doing with those clothes? You got to be giving them away. You got to be giving them away because they're not going to fit you anymore, and you never wear it. You realize sometimes you have to give away some nice, and you're taking them down and you're looking at them and say, oh my God, this is nice. It don't fit me anymore. Why you didn't wear it? Wear it. Wear your clothes. Yes, we're talking about skin tightening, but I'm going off today. Another thing, guys, and this have nothing to do with the skin, but it have to do with, taking care of yourself and drinking nice. For those of you who have all those nice crystal glass in your cabinet, or in your break front, or in your kitchen put up at the top, and you only take them out on special occasion, use your things, okay? And drinking in a little raggedy cup, or eating out a paper plate every day. And don't come at me because I say eating out a paper plate, okay? But I'm just trying to say something, guys. I'm just trying to say something. Eat out of your best plate all the time. Life is short. Eat out of your best plate all the time, and drink out of your best place all the time. And take the time to put your food on your table and sit down and put your knife and fork and eat with the things them. Don't just because, I share this for myself. You just put it in a piece of old plastic plate and you sit down and you are eating. No, live. You need to live a little, guys. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but you need to live a little. I try to live. Don't come give me nothing in no plastic plate. And that is not pride. And that is not me showing off. That is because I have a whole set of cabinet full of nice plate that I need to use. And I'm not going to put them down that, when I pass, people just use them and throw them and break them. What you buy it for, though? Why you purchase these things? Use your things. Take care of yourself. Look good and treat yourself every day. Treat yourself. You want water to drink? Don't reach out. Just drink it out of the drinks jug. And you have your nice set of, 6 set of, water glass or goblet that you just buy. Pour it in there and drink it. It takes just 2 seconds to wash it out back and turn it down. Use your things. Wear your clothes. Stop. Anyway, back to skincare, because I don't want to scare anyone off today. Yes, I know people do that because they don't want to wash the dishes, but guess what? It don't take long to wash dishes, and most people have dishwasher these days, okay? So if you don't have the dishwasher and you have to use it, and right away you wash it. I was raised where we have to wash the dishes right away. I don't want to step on anybody's corn because I know a lot of people don't wash the dishes right away. But I was raised where I have to wash the dishes right away. And I am still like that, because my biggest pet peeve is to walk in my kitchen and it have dirty dishes. That is just me. Some people wait till the end of the day to wash their dishes to each their home. But I'm telling you, use the dishes, okay? Anyway, we are back talking about taking care of the skin. Now, Ines, question, what can you put on? Thank you for asking a question to reel me back in, guys. Now, what can you put on your face to brighten your skin? I feel like the oil I'm using is making my skin dark. What oil are you using on your skin? Comment, and let me know what oil you're using on your skin. And then I'm going to share some tips with you. Okay, now vitamin C oil is a very, very good oil to brighten the skin. Buzzy Muse, yes, I made my aunt see used everything in her beloved china cabinet, and we had a whole dinner party. Thank you so much. Yes, use them up. Now, yes, you're right, Chichi. That's the spirit. I do. Even now, during the dawn, I dress up and sit on my sofa. You'd ask me where I am going. Yes, because guess what? When you put your clothes on, and we are going back to age, we're going back to age. When you put your clothes on and you feel good, your spirit is good. So it helps your heart. It helps you to live longer because you're at ease and you don't want to be down and depressed all the time. You want some bright colors. You want to wear your nice clothes and feel good about yourself. Now we are taking questions. If you have a question, go ahead. We're talking about skincare. I love you. You are awesome woman. Everyone compliment me on my skin. I'm 49 and that is what we need to hear. Take care of your skin. Skin tightening. If you're just joining, we are sharing tips. I guess if you just join in the middle of the tantrum, you wouldn't think we're talking about skin tightening remedies. But yes, we are talking about skin tightening remedies today. How to tighten the skin. What we talk about, let's go through some of these skin tightening remedies really quick. Now, the first one we're going to talk about is rice. Rice, you can use boil or you can use raw. Whenever you're using the raw rice to tighten the skin, I suggest you blend it to a powder. When you blend it to a powder, you're going to use hot water to mix it. And we share that on our channel a lot. So when you pour that hot water in the powder, it has to be blended first. If you put raw rice in a blender and you pour hot water and you try to blend it, it's going to be lumpy. That's why we make it to a powder and then we had the liquid. Now you can use that as a mask to tighten the skin. You can choose to add lemon juice to it or orange juice, or you can even choose to add like some green tea to that. Use it as a mask. Your face, your neck is going to have to tighten the skin. Now, if you're looking to tighten the skin and also clear pigmentation from the skin, you can add a little bit of a turmeric powder to that rice mixture. Really good. Now, if you're want to make an overnight mask, then you choose to use the rice that you boil. You make rice for yourself if you don't have salt in it. Some people don't cook rice with salt. I myself don't. So you just take a little of that rice, put it to the side, and you blend it first, okay? You blend it with a little bit of a water. If it's already cooked, you can add cold water, and you blend it. It's going to get really creamy. You can add some, oils to it, like some vitamin E oil, some cacao oil, some rosehip oil, and then you're going to just apply it on your skin overnight. You leave it, you wake up, tighten skin. That is how rice work on the skin. Rice also helps to exfoliate, but since we're talking about skin tightening remedies, we have a wide variety of these remedies on our channel page. The next remedy we're going to talk about is oatmeal. Why is oatmeal good for the skin? It's very absorbing, meaning if you have oily skin, it's also going to have to get rid of the excess oil on the skin. Oatmeal also have exfoliating properties, therefore it will have to clear up those large pores that you have by cleaning them out. The best way to use oatmeal to tighten the skin is to blend it to a powder, just like the rice. Once you blend that oatmeal to a powder, you can choose to add either hot or cold water, or even better, add some milk to it. And then you can add soy milk, you can add almond milk, or you can even add coconut, or you can add regular milk to it. And you're going to make that into a mask. You're going to apply it on clean skin, your face, your neck, your décolleté. Leave it on for 30 minutes. It's not only going to tighten the skin, but it's also going to get rid of shrink those large pores. Really good for oily skin. So we just mentioned rice, and also with the oatmeal, if you want to, get rid of pigmentation while wearing that mask, you can choose to add some lemon zest or some orange zest, or even the same turmeric to it. If you want to get rid of wrinkles and fine lines, you can also add some more antioxidants such as green tea to the oatmeal and also to the rice. Now let's talk about cornstarch. The video we made this morning, I am using cornstarch. As a matter of fact, I find myself using cornstarch for skin tightening a lot. And that's because I like the result when I'm done. I like how it makes my skin feel. My skin feel tight, but it also leave my skin with a kind of a velvety feel. If you have tried the cornstarch, comment and let me know. And that's why I tend to be reaching for it a lot. Now, cornstarch have skin tightening properties. Now, why I like the cornstarch even more is that you can make that gel out of the cornstarch. So what you need to do is just, let's say, 3 tablespoons to a teaspoon of cornstarch, and you pour hot water on it. You work really, really fast. It's gonna get jelly-like, and when it's get jelly-like, you can use that gel to make an overnight skin tightening mask, or you can mix it with other ingredients to tighten the skin, like the video we post today. Really, really good. And especially if you're vegan, that is for you. And even if you're not vegan, I'm telling you, I just fell in love with using the cornstarch to tighten the skin. Now let's move on from the cornstarch and let's talk about flour. Regular white flour that you have in your kitchen. This is good for tightening the skin. It's wheat, guys. It is wheat. It's all natural, okay? So if you have sensitive skin, definitely check on that. Some people is allergic to wheat and all of that kind of stuff. We know all of that. We're using this topically on the skin. You're going to get that flour, and you can treat that flour just the way you treat the cornstarch. However, the flour is not going to get that jelly-like, like that jelly consistency, but it's going to get that tightening effect. Add ingredient to it. A good ingredient to add to the flour is some avocado. Just, blend the two together and use that on your face to tighten the skin. You can also add the turmeric powder in it or some orange peel. It's going to have to tighten the skin tremendously. Okay, really, really good. Now let's move on to egg white. Some people like it and some people don't because the way it smells, but it do works on the skin. When you separate that egg white, here is a tip. Add a little bit of a lemon zest to it, or a little bit of an orange zest, or add a little bit of a lemon essential oil. Any of your favorite lemon essential oil, add it to cut out that eggy scent, and then you just apply it clean skin. All of these masks you need to use on clean skin. So you just apply it on your skin, you let it dry for 30 minutes, you rinse it off 2 to 3 times per week for all these masks that we're sharing. I have a little link in the description for some of these masks, and we also have a playlist on the channel page where you can find most of these masks that I'm sharing with you right here. So that is how you use the eggs 2 to 3 times a week. You're good to go. Do not let it get in your eyebrow when you are applying on your skin, because it's very, very difficult to get out. Now let's talk about clay. Any form of a clay, whether you have green clay, white clay, pink clay, it doesn't matter. That is really good. And what I like with clay have the edge over most of these other ingredients that I just mentioned, because it's also have all the essential minerals, because since this is dirt, it comes with the zinc, it comes with all these other important minerals that will help the skin. So go ahead and use up your clay mask. They have to tighten, firm, and they also have to get rid of large pores to clean out those pores. It helps with upper forehead wrinkles, upper lips. If you have just all those little wrinkles going on around here, you can just make a little bit of a clay, pack it on. For the deep parentheses, pack that clay in there. It's gonna get the job done. However, you need to use it on a regular 2 to 3 times per week. When it comes on to clay, if you have sensitive skin, you need to patch test it, because some people react. Remember, this is really coming from the dirt. Some people react to it because certain kind of a chemical compound that might be in the clay. So definitely test. But it is good for your skin. We're going to take a quick look at the comments. So if you have a comment right now, go ahead and comment, and then I'm going to continue talking about another of my favorite, which is the potato starch. I'm using rosehip, kiwi, and papaya seed oil. I mix them all together, but I feel like my skin is dark. Now, this is actually a good mix, okay? The only ingredient, the only oil in this that you have to be mindful of is the kiwi oil, okay? The kiwi oil you have to be mindful of. I honestly don't understand why this would be making your skin dark unless it is too strong. So for the rosehip is an oil that need a carrier oil. The kiwi could go with a carrier oil. The papaya seed could also go with a carrier oil. And that is the reason why that might be happening, because these are three very, very strong oils. Always remember the carrier oil or almond oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, and I don't know if I mentioned olive oil, and also soy oil. These are carrier oil. All these oils that you list here is what I call on my channel special oil. And when I'm using these oils, I use like a half a teaspoon or a few drops of these oils. So go ahead and you can still use these oils, but you need to mix them with a carrier oil to cut down on the potency of the rosehip, the papaya seed. None of these I use directly on my skin. The rosehip can be used directly on the skin, but I like to mix these. Mix your all three with some carrier oil. So what you need to do, get a small bottle, put about a quarter cup of a carrier oil and put a teaspoon of each of these oil in it. Shake it up and you will see a big difference on your skin. Very, very, very good comment. Khichi, what should I mix calcium bonita clay with to make a facial mask? Let me tell you, this is pretty easy. You can, let me clear for myself, whenever I mix it with milk, I don't really enjoy like using it. So I prefer a liquid base. One of my favorite is green tea. So you just brew that green tea and you use that water. It's also going to help with the wrinkles on the skin. You can use green tea. You can use rose water. All you need is a teaspoon. Remember, you don't need a lot of the clay because it's very absorbing. So a teaspoon of that clay with a tablespoon of water. You might need to add a little bit more, make it into a nice paste. Another thing that you can use with this is some orange or grapefruit juice. You can mix it with the clay. Milk is good. If you try the milk, you might like it. I just don't like it with the milk, but you can also use it with the milk. You can even use some coconut water with it, or you can use a plain old water. You're still going to get the best benefit from it. Now, go slow with the water when you're pouring it, but please know that it's going to keep drying up. It's very, very absorbent. My favorite with the clay is green tea. Okay. All right. So let's move on. We're taking a few comments. Key, is there a 24-hour remedy to lighten dark on the eye circle? Yes. And we have a lot on the channel. Those overnight eye cream or oil blend that I make, go check. There's a playlist, Key, on the channel page. On the playlist cover, you have a petroleum jelly bottle with some parsley leaf. Click open that. I think I have like about 20 something recipes, and scroll down and you're going to find an overnight dark circle remedy. We have several in that playlist. I also am going to link that playlist at the end of the video. Now, American red clay and raw honey for a mask. That is amazing. And this is also good for acne prone skin. If you have acne on the skin, if you find your skin with a lot of large open pores, this is a good remedy. The clay, red clay and the raw honey mask is amazing. And you, for acne, you can tip a 1 drop of that tea tree oil, take it to the next level. Now, if you're wondering what is the difference between the clay, like is red clay better than green clay, or is, you know, pink clay better than, you know, orange clay? No, it is from the region that it is taken from. Now, if you find green clay, you're going to find it, remember, clay is really dirt, and some like Moroccan clay like this is from Morocco because they have a lot of red dirt. Okay, so that's what that is. All right, so let's move on. Let's take a few more questions, and then if you have a question for me, go ahead and ask it right now, and let me talk about potato a little. Now, I got a fresh bag of parsley. Will try. Definitely try those. Don't shy away from the parsley recipes, guys. I use them religiously, like religiously, and they works like a charm. So do not try away. Now, someone want to know if Vaseline and egg is good. And yes, Vaseline and egg is actually good, believe it or not. When I tried that the first time, I was blown away. It really, really works on the skin. And the thing about it is that when you rinse it off, your skin look really, really fresh, because the Vaseline is a form of a humectant that seal all that moisture in. So if you leave it on your face, let's say for 30 to 45 minutes, all of that hydration is locked into the skin, and it do leave your skin looking and feeling good. If you have not tried it before, go ahead and try it. And I have a few recipe on my channel showing you how to make that. Now, any more question? Orange peel smells good. Yes, you can use the orange peel in the egg white if you are trying to cut back on the sun. What recipe can I use for a quick result of wrinkle neck? I have a few. The clay is good. The clay is amazing, but the fast instant result, the potato starch. The potato starch, and let's talk about the potato starch. Honestly, it's one of my favorite for skin tightening for instant result. When you want instant result, that is what you go to. Now you can get potato starch to buy, anywhere, store, depending on where you live, but you can make your own. We're talking about white potato. I have to say that because some people call it something else depending on where they live. Some people call it Irish potato. That is what we're talking about. You can get your potato, you can just peel it, grate it, and squeeze that juice out, set it aside for about, hour, half an hour to an hour, strain off the top. At the bottom, you're going to get fresh potato starch, and that is what you're going to use to apply on your skin. You can add a little oil to it, you can add egg white to it if you want to even kick it up a notch. You can just use it by itself, and it's gonna instantly, once it dry on your skin after that 30 minutes, you rinse it off, it's gonna instantly give you that boost, that skin tightening effect. Now here's another remedy that you can use to leave on the skin. Some people like it, some people say do nothing. Most people say this really works. It works for me. It's one that I use all the time. The star anise, if you know what that is, I have some recipe on it. When I make that star anise, I boil it for a short period of time. I strain that off. I put a little vitamin E and a little aloe vera gel, shake that up and spritz it on my face. It tightened my skin right away. When that dry, you feel that skin tightening effect. I'm going to make over some of these videos because some people don't go search for these videos. I'm going to make, bring them back, roll them over so that you guys could see it. But these work on the skin like magic. It's not magic, okay, but I'm just saying it really works to tighten the skin. No gimmick, no, BSing. Is just all real natural remedies that work, test, proven to have to tighten the skin. However, whatever you do, you got to do it on the regular. Let's give yourself 3 weeks. You really need 6 weeks, guys, for result on the skin. But give yourself 3 weeks. Let's say you're going to try the potato starch, which is the easiest one to do. Give yourself 3 weeks, 2 times per week. Sunday and Wednesday or Thursday, you use that mask. Just make enough for 2 or 3 applications and be dedicated to it for 3 weeks. I'm just giving 3, even though you need 6. And you're going to come back and comment and let me hear. But remember, whatever mask you're using on your face, whatever you're using to tighten that face, you got to also exfoliate your skin. If you want your remedies, your beauty products to work on your skin, you got to apply them to clean skin. When those pores are clean, then it's just absorb all the goodness. Cleansing your skin is a must for your face to get a natural glow. Whether you're cleansing with water or you're cleansing with a towelette, it doesn't matter, but you got to cleanse that skin. And exfoliating is the key for clean skin, meaning you're going to use a facial scrub to exfoliate your skin at least 2 to 3 times per week. And then you add these amazing remedies that can transform the skin. I used to be home from work in time to relax and watch your chat, but now I had some hours and I am still here at work. Now, we don't know why you had some hours, Jackie, but sound like you could be a nurse. But anyway, Jackie, you got to remember that, yes, you got to work, but you got to take it easy. So make sure that you are off a few days. I know sometimes situations happen and sometimes we have to put a few hours in to make certain ends meet and all of that. But don't forget that in order for you to go back out there to work, you need to revitalize. So make some time for yourself at least once in the week, okay? And we're gonna do some pop-up show, but you're still watching, so that's good. Always remember to take time for yourself. Sometimes we tend to, just go up. Do you have a recipe of sea moss gel? Yes, we have. I think I have 2 recipes on the channel using the sea moss. The sea moss work, okay? The sea moss work, and all my old subscribers already know this, that I made these recipes using the sea moss, and I was extremely impressed. What I cannot take is the scent. I cannot take the scent of the sea moss, and that is why I do not make any more videos. I actually have a pack upstairs right now where, I bought to make some recipes for you guys, and I just cannot take the smell, okay? So that's why you don't see it on the channel, but it works. So you can go on my channel page and search for those videos. But as I said, I was blown away because it really helped the skin to look really good. Diana Johnson, how are you? I use the potato starch with aloe vera and the skin is so good. Definitely a good combination. Jill, also do a search. I think that they are sea moss gel recipe. Yes, there's sea moss gel recipe on my channel. I just don't make a lot of it. As I said, Now, Amina, the Star Anise toner recipe is the only toner I use. And I know why you're saying that, because I'm not mixing it with coconut water because it is so good. I can also attest to the tightening effect. And when you see my old subscribers coming on and telling you that they could pick out certain things that they use on a regular, always the Star Anise for me. And you can mix it with rose. It's just so good. It just make your skin feel right. I'm thinking that I'm gonna put the recipe on community, and I'm thinking I'm gonna put it on my webpage for you guys to go over and get the full detailed recipe. I promise I'll try to do it for you this week. Any recipe for a serum for daily use? Yes, that is like right up my alley. We have so many serums. I posted serum this week, guys. I post a serum this week. You got to turn your post notification on so that each time I post a video, you will get the notification right away. The little bell at the side of the word subscribe is what you click on. However, you got to go in the setting on your phone and put that little green thing straight to set, turn on notification from YouTube. This is what a lot of people don't know, that even if you click on the little bell and the notification is not signed from YouTube in your setting, is not on to get a notification from YouTube, you're still not going to get the notification. So you need to do that. So each time I upload a video, you will get the notification, and then you will know you still watch the video for supporting the channel, but it's not all video is for you, but watch and then you'll know exactly what I'm posting. I posted serum this week. We have a lot of leave-on serum, okay? A lot of serum that you can try, because I am a serum junkie. I'm always making that. And nowadays I'm making a lot of water-based serum. By right, the serum is not supposed to have oil in it. Back then, sometimes I used to put a little bit of oil in my serum. Nowadays, I'm more focusing on making serum without oil, which is how it should be. Now that we talk about the Star Anise, I might have one, but I think I'm gonna make another Star Anise. I just have an idea for some people who are not familiar with the Star Anise, so I'm gonna share a Star Anise recipe as a form of a serum because it's really good. I have an amazing moisturizer coming up this week, guys. An amazing moisturizer. It's actually an ingredient that I used before to make a serum, and now I'm making it into a moisturizer. You got to watch this week. This week I have a good lineup. How do I know I have a good lineup? Because I already filmed them, so you're gonna get some good new content, fresh content this week, guys. So look out for these recipes that is coming up this week. I see my time is up, and guess what? It is Sunday. Remember, guys, we're gonna have some pop-up show this week, and I am doing it because I also miss you guys and the emails. Oh, we want the live show. And some people really look out for the live show. I honestly was taking a little bit of a time just to take care of myself and do some little things. But now this week we definitely coming back with some of our live show, and we're gonna make sure to put the notification for the live show out like a day before, so you all know when I'm done. I'm gonna sit down and plan when I can have the live show, and we're gonna just post it for you guys to see before, so you can go ahead and look out and stay tuned, because the email box are now flooded with people asking for the the live show, and I do understand. I myself like the live show. So my time is up, guys. I hope you learned something today, and take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Support our channel by watching the videos, watch the commercial, share them on your social media so that we can get, to bring you more of these shows. So definitely show some love, support, support, support. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining. I think that I need to go make some din din. I don't know what I'm going to make yet, but I need to eat. So I'm going to go make some din din. Hopefully one day I'll be able to share before the summer is out. Yeah, I'm going to try to see if I could set up, me cooking my din din and talking to you guys. All right, be good to yourself. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Go and watch the video that I post this morning and share it on your social media, because it is a good combination of ingredients. It's a very, very, very good recipe that you all should be watching and trying. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.